You are now listening to Straight Blunt Podcast with my dad, Coach PR, producer Reed, and Christina.
Right? So I was thinking of my bitch-assness people that, because I know you have yours, right?
Well, right now, mine is Terry Crews. Why? Because he's just too forgiving. And enough is enough, my nigga.
Yo, son. He gets on my fucking
He's
nerves.
too fucking forgiving. Like, get out of here with that shit, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here with that
There's
shit.
nothing wrong with being forgiven. Let's get
Nothing
that right.
wrong.
Nothing wrong with being forgiven. But, yo, bro, come on, bro.
My nigga chimed in on the Liam Neeson shit like, oh, we should, man, look, my nigga, shut the fuck up, man. That ain't no time for this. You ain't stand up when a nigga groped you.
Yeah.
You don't come in here and talk this shit now.
Yeah,
That nigga crazy.
yeah.
Now, and the thing is, it's like, when he...
Yeah, he's going hard. Him and D.L. Hughley, they going at it.
Okay, well, see, when him and D.L. Hughley went at it, I ain't gonna lie. Once you said I slapped the shit out you for your toxic masculinity, I was like, damn, that was whack. It was whack because you had all the reasons not to smack the shit out of a nigga that groped you.
Right.
That's
why I said when I heard that, I said you want to smack him, but you didn't want to smack the nigga.
You know when you have like people like kind of like just giving you like, all right. He lost me, so I knew he lost a bunch of people.
He lost me from the beginning with that whole shit anyway. From when he came out with that.
Here's why he made it. Why he's a bitch ass nigga to me. Now, because I saw him as a comedian. Not a comedian, but a comical actor.
Yeah.
And he was big. I just heard he was in NFL. I ain't doing like my research go all the way out.
And he played for the Jets.
Listen real quick. Listen. I'm gonna show you something real quick. So when the whole situation happened with him, I saw your attitude towards him. And I'm like, damn, you know, the nigga is a big man. He played football, whatever. But I started to think about it now. Was he any good at football?
No, he wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? That is the shit that started to come to mind now. Like, yo, so I'm not gonna judge him. He made an acting. Woo-woo. But now, when they was killing him, like everybody killing him on the memes and stuff, I like,
he said only the black men though. It said the woman held him down. He said the black man was killing him. Of course.
The black man, I'm about to tell you why.
Right,
now I got like, cause I was like, damn, why they leave this nigga alone? He went through it. You know what I'm saying?
That.
You know, felt a little bit of sympathy towards the situation because, you know, maybe you didn't step into the situation right. The D.L. Hughley shit just was like, oh, damn, bro. You fucked up. He fucked up so bad, he should have doubled back and apologized.
Yeah.
Like, and just be like, yo, you know what? You got me out of character. I got my feelings. My bad. And just leave it at that. You didn't.
So, you know what I can't understand is like, because he said that he didn't want to do anything to the dude that groped him.
Right.
Right?
Because he was afraid of the repercussions that will be coming with it.
You got groped on. What repercussions there? You got groped on.
That's why he's part of Me Too, man. Everybody in Me Too is afraid of the repercussions that they think is going to come on out of it. Like,
and for me, you know what? But I'm going to be real. Like, when Terry was first running around and all that stuff, I wasn't a big fan of him. I wasn't a fan of a man just running around, just playing with his nipples, had his nipples jumping up in public, and you know, come on like it was okay and stuff like that. like, Uncle, you got your shit jumping up and down, doing all those type of shit. Like, I'm not cool with all that stuff. Like, to me, you was like partially cooning. Like, there was a whole bunch of stuff you was partially cooning, and it had to be questioned. So it's like, you waited till all this come out to say that I was groped. So that's when I started looking at him sideways. Then this whole D.L. Hughley, like you want to slap him, but you didn't want to slap the dude that groped you. But you ready to slap the black dude because he's saying some shit about your workout and all that stuff. But you big for nothing. That's what you was.
Yo, that shit's fucked up, man. You're really big for nothing, bro.
You big for nothing. And D.L. was right. D.L. was right. You're big for nothing, bro. What you work out for? What you do all that for? Just to bounce your titties up and down on TV and commercials and shit? Get out of here with that.
Like,
bro.
I mean, I'm not trying to, tell it, yo, go be a killer. Like, but, yeah, certain things. And the part... I don't think any repercussions would be so bad if you grabbing and choking somebody up and holding them like this. What the fuck you doing? Like, really, what's somebody going to say after you
if they go call the cops and make a police report,
You got to make the police report
and say, yo, he groped me. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
For you choking, just grabbing
I
somebody.
don't want to find out either.
Yeah, exactly right. That's your.
Yeah, my thing, and where he first it was a deal, but he totally lost me after this Liam Neeson thing. Liam Neeson situation is sensitive. No matter how we
Bitchassness for Liam Neeson.
He a super bitch ass nigga. First and foremost, you pussy. Who coming on the motherfucking radio and talk about, oh, I was gonna go kill any black bastard? No, you wasn't.
He ain't pussy, bro. That's a man from
pussy.
Taken, man. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. He ass, nigga. You ass, nigga. Like, no, you kidding me? Why you ain't find them? But
he didn't know who it was, so he was looking for that one black person.
He wasn't looking for trouble. Niggas will give you trouble, my nigga. You want trouble, nigga gonna give you trouble. He wasn't really looking for trouble. He was just mad.
I think he just
had to walk it off.
I think he was making that shit up. But how many of us felt that way?
Many of us have felt the same kind of way in different situations. So I can't wrong him for being angry. I just fuck your story. That's it. That shit is a whack story.
40 years ago, why even bring it up?
Yeah, like get the fuck out of there. That
or
weak
was he trying
story.
to show us? Like, see, I looked at it like maybe he wanted to show the change. Like he felt that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe he felt like he was a racist back then. He had to walk it off and do some power walking.
I like that part of it all too.
He had to walk it off, right? He had to walk it off, right? And now he learned himself and like, you know what? That's not me. I was about to do something harm to somebody that could have been was innocent, or I could have been.
He had his awakening, right?
Right. So that's how I look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people can learn from this shit and be like, you know what? I was gonna fuck up. We feel like that. How many people go out there and we see that now? A cop shoots somebody goes, what happened? They went and shot the wrong cop. Did they ever go get the cop that did the shooting? They're all going to go fuck that cop. Or, you know, that white person or whatever. Yo, fuck that white person. Or to our own, right?
Right.
Like you said earlier.
You feel that retribution in your heart. Like, yo, I want to get retribution.
I'm going to go fuck this. Yo, you know that he's from that block, so I'm going to fuck anybody up from that
But
blood.
like you said, at least you're directing it to something close to the source. He's just freestyling.
So,
I mean, then again, he was just freestyling a conversation. That's some shit that nobody cares about. Like, tell you the truth. Like,
do you think he fixed it? He fixed his bitch assness on Good Morning America?
No. I mean, nah, because you can say whatever you want. That don't mean that, you know.
Nobody's gonna watch this movie. People still.
Oh hell no! Niggas boycotted that shit and everything. That shit. The people.
I know kill me with this boycott.
Yo, the
shit,
investors. I know the investors want to kill him.
Yeah.
It's between the investors and any old random black guy is going to kill him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the investors pay a random black guy to kill him for this shit.
Get rid of him, but he just killed that movie. And then the movie will pop.
Yeah, that's it. Kill him. Yeah, get Liam out of here. He's a fucking idiot.
That's the only way we're gonna get our money back.
Yeah, like that. Like it's. I don't know if I'm not feeling sorry for him, and then I'm just like it's just stupid. It was just dumb. Like nah, no, that's our story. You didn't need to tell. You could have kept that to yourself. People like yo, I'd rather hear him say up front. No, I get that concept too. I'd rather hear people say things out front. But I don't know about y'all. I never really liked Liam like that. He looked like a racist to me.
You never liked Liam?
Nah, I never. Yo, I remember we went to see Taken 2. I didn't know we were going to the movie to see Taken 2. I thought they was talking about Taken with Chris Brown and Tiana.
Yeah,
I'm like, they did a part 2?
Yeah.
I did not know. I had no clue. Got in the movie theater. Everybody gets to the movie theater. It's like for Joel Santana's birthday. Mad people in the movie theater. And this shit come on. I'm like, I'm stuck for 2 hours watching this nigga. Like, I don't even like this nigga.
Taken was hot, bro.
Yeah, I know that's what everybody tell me, but I can't take it.
Did you see the first one?
Yeah.
You just went straight to the second one?
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck is this? When this shit got hot? Like, I missed that shit. I missed the Taken way. Oh, I don't care.
I got to give the biggest bitch assness to Ice.
Ice?
They're taking for taking 21 Savage.
Ice. Oh,
yeah, Ice.
Ice.
You thought I was talking about a dude, Ice.
Yeah, I'm like, Ice?
No.
What you talking about? Nigga, Ice.
ICE.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck them. That was some fucked up shit. Wow. That was crazy. I'm gonna. It was a super surprise though. I didn't know he was. But remember we was having that conversation. I was like, I thought he was like West Indian or something like that. Yeah. Like, yo, I didn't know the dude was from London.
And then his mother coming in and finally showed the mother footage, her talking.
Yeah,
but to me, it's like, who cares?
No, but the funny thing is that she spoke before. She didn't speak in the full dialect. Just like even in that footage towards the end, she goes into her ATL dialect towards the end. The father, I didn't know I was his father. Damn, it'd be killed crazy. Like that was one of the illest interviews I saw on the Breakfast Club with his father and the lady that he was with on the holistic doctor, like Dr. Sebi type of time. Right. You ever saw that interview? Yeah, man, I saw it, and I was like, damn, watching them, like, and I have like people in my family. I'm pretty sure your family that's from Europe, from London, whatever. Right. So it was like, man, they remind me of people in my family, yo. And I'm damn to make the connection. It's like, man, this shit's kind of dope. At least you got good people behind you, you know. So.
But do you care that he's from UK? Like, yo,
hell no. That shit just adds to them. It just makes it like make more sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I knew you was a little different. Like, you wasn't American. Like, right. It's just a little different.
Who cares?
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think, you know, like my boy Sin from Heavy Grind Studio said, people love to talk on social media. They just love to hear themselves talk. They feel like they talking about something.
And once they get a response, it's like, oh shit, somebody responded to me.
Right.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I think a lot of that happened with 21 Savage. And it was whack, bitch-assness, that conversation between Offset and Chris Brown. That was definitely bitch ass on both sides. Energy, yeah, both of them. Get the fuck off the internet with that dumb shit.
I can
that ain't gonna help him get out of jail.
I can see exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Since y'all care so much, that ain't gonna help him get out of jail.
I can see. Chris puts up the meme. He puts up the meme and it was like, you know, that it was kind of funny because he had, whose voice was that song? He was, the guy
they put Skepta. There's mad different Stormy. I don't know which
who
one
that was. Is the man's in them. So then he said,
Big Shaq. Yeah, they put Big Shaq.
And then you had Offset talking about, yo, that memes is lame.
Okay, so yeah, let's rewind it a bit because the whole thing
is really before that, right?
Right. It's really Demi Lovato started this whole thing.
Right.
Now, see, she deserved her ass get shamed up out of there real fast. They probably didn't have to go so hard on her, but Ray, come on, I know,
yeah, right?
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
Once you put it out, you're gonna get eaten up.
She deserved, but it's fucked up because she got, damn man, I don't know what to call that. There has to be a term for that, like what happened to her?
Annihilated. That's what she got.
Like
she erased her Twitter and all that.
But it's like the 21 Savage music was going around, right? We all seen it, right? Demi Lovato is the guinea pig that let everybody know it's not a joking matter,
right?
Because before that, in your house, you probably was like, oh, this nigga's. I ain't know this nigga was from London. Press play, the nigga rapping over the what you call it, but and you was chuckling, you was laughing. Right. It makes
I don't think people are laughing. They're not laughing at.
No, they're not laughing at him. They're laughing at the situation. Right. Now the difference between Demi and Tommy Lauren is, I think Demi wasn't laughing at him in the situation either.
No, because that was Super
Bowl. She was
night.
laughing at the memes too.
For Super Bowl, because that was a Super Bowl.
How
night.
she messed herself up is she got caught up in the explanation part. Yeah. Man, I'm never explaining myself to none of y'all motherfuckers on the internet. I'm telling y'all, fuck off.
You could do it if you short, like, yo, I'm laughing at the meme, not him, because this is Super Bowl night and it's fucking boring. Fuck y'all, bye.
She tried to
explain herself too much.
But she just. It didn't matter what. She was white. That wasn't her form. That's just what happened to her. It wasn't her form. It wasn't her place for her to even be saying anything. Shit, you weren't even cool enough. You ain't have a motherfucker allegiance for somebody to be like, nah, chill. Tory Lanez, come on, my nigga. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Yeah. Like 2 days later, no, stop it. We gonna listen to the best King of R&B shit, the rapper shit, that's cool. But the taking up for Demi Lovato, come on, knock it off, man.
Because they was actually killing her because she does have a drug problem. So
no, it wasn't because they didn't kill her because she had the drug problem, I think. Mm-hmm. I think they killed her because she was so insensitive about 21 Savage problem and everybody.
Yeah, but I'm saying how they killed her. Like you know how people, you could go to your lowest point and be like, I'm gonna use that.
But you know what? It was just like, when she was going through that.
That's why she should have just.
And anybody has something to say. A lot of people was like, oh, Demi Lovato like champion for her to get better.
Right.
And people were like really on the internet like, yo, don't say this, don't say that. If people were if the news blogs were giving out bad information. Just that alone, they wasn't even like cracking on her.
Yeah, but you just said something. You just said something, and it made me think about because how like people are so sensitive right now, and it's like you can't say something, and the way she said it, what she said, it's like, yo, I'm talking about because it's boring. I think there's nothing wrong with her saying it.
No.
Truthfully to me,
She's
like
just food in this world.
And then she was supposed to be just eat it and move on.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like you
just
can't
eat it, move on.
You can't even conversate with these people. You got to give them a fuck you and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yo.
I'm not gonna say that she wasn't entitled to say something because we all entitled to say something.
Right.
Like,
but not
you gotta explain yourself to everybody.
Right,
like,
when you gotta explain it, yeah. See, it's not every form. Like she jumped in on a joke, and it's like Demi Lovato. Like,
yo,
what?
because I'm check it out. That's all right. You know, like you follow 40, right? 40 Glock, right? This is what 40 says. Like 40 went to Canada. Same thing. He wanted to move there. Same thing. They kept him in jail. They said, yo, you go home or you're going to stay here and fight the case. 40 said, I got the fuck up out of there. Which is true. He's not really locked up. He could go home.
Right.
He can go. He can leave that jail right now.
Right. Yeah, but why
fight.
would you go? He's not going to go to UK because he said, yo, everything that happened to him, my eldest brother's from UK. He's from London, English, same shit. It's the exact same shit. The exact same way.
What did your cousin do? What did your brother do?
No, he sat. You got to sit. You got to fight. He's in the country. He had to fight. And his shit was worse than 21 Savage.
So you don't think that 21 should just be like, yo, you know what? I'll fight it. I'll go home and fight it.
No,
like,
he's good. He's
entitled. He has the opportunity to go.
Yeah, but he's not going to do that because you go and make it harder for you to come back.
But don't sit here and then just be so sensitive about it.
No, he's not being sensitive.
No, not him. No, I'm the people. I'm just saying, there's the people. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's not locked up.
But I think right. They don't.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
They don't know. They don't
he's
understand
in penitentiary.
it.
Like, yo,
they
bro, you can go home.
They don't understand it, and they don't know nobody knows what's going on.
So my point is, there's why I look at Demi and the other people if they just laughing at the memes. It's just a meme. It's not his situation. What people did,
the first thing they did, 21 Savage is in ICE. Hold on a second. Then came the Tekashi memes. And then they did. But they drove it.
That one was
hilarious. They drove that shit right to Trump. So you're getting that kind of emotion from people.
Right. It's the
you're
Trump
getting
effect.
a Trump.
It's
so
a Trumper.
That's what I'm saying. For Demi Lovato to say something, it was like. It was more shocking than 21 Savage being fucking British.
Oh,
it was like, what the fuck?
You know what he's saying, right, Sid? What are you saying to me, right? And I'm not saying making sense because this is what they did. They looked at her who's saying it and not what she's saying and laughing, right? So now as a color, she has no right to say it because it's Donald Trump. It's a white person saying that.
But she's not even she's not even a good, like, not to diss her. I don't know how much black dick she got in her life. Right. But she's not even on the outside of the spit. Where the fuck she come from? Like,
I don't even care like where she go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like I look at it. It's just she's just laughing at the meme. I know she ain't laughing at the situation because she said it.
Nah, it was too late for that.
When
you have to explain that you're not laughing at the situation, forget about it.
And then
you
Chris
cannot convince these niggas on it. And when I say niggas, don't mean they black either.
Right.
The motherfuckers on that that social media, they come in all shapes, size, colors, and they fucked up. You can't explain nothing to them.
So Chris Brown does the same thing, and then what?
He like a fool. That's why Offset was like called him a lame. He like a fool too.
Laughing at the meme. He just come on with the memes, the man. Like, I'm just saying, like, we can't say nothing now.
Only one person did the right thing. And who else would it be? Jay-Z. He said, this is a travesty. You have to be a grown man to speak like that. Yeah. This is a travesty.
Yeah.
Let me send some attorneys over there.
And he sent them to rep him.
Not fucking sitting there arguing on social media about this man's situation that none of them really understand. So they think they chuckle or make a laugh. Nah, that shit's not funny because at the end of the day, what if he doesn't get back in the country? What if you don't know how serious?
So people are wrong for that. Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's part of bitchassness. If you're laughing at just a meme, like, come on, Reed. That's sensitive shit.
You might be right though. It might be bitchassness on both sides, but
you're like I'm laughing at a meme.
You're wrong.
Laughing at a meme.
You're wrong.
Laughing at a meme. I'm like, oh,
we are in sensitive times.
And then you have Offset. Yeah, exactly. Offset going at him, and then you got these two. Like, that to me is
what the fuck came out of that shit?
That's two. Now when Chris replied the way he replied, I'm gonna say that was some bitch asses because
my god,
the SMD came at the end. I'm like,
SMD. He went back, sketched on the shit, drew on the shit,
and then he comes back calling him a cokehead. Now look what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like that's
Now look at what's
That
happening.
nigga 21 in the joint, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, he lost. Like,
This is crazy to me, man. You ready for a smoke break?
man, hell yeah, let's go on a smoke break.
Let's look at that magical butter.
This smoke break is sponsored by Big Bud.
No, it's not about magical butter, man. I'm gonna mix some of this up in here.
The flower power.
Put it up here. Put it inside here. Boop.
Yeah,
right
man.
inside here, and we're gonna have ourselves some cookies.
Yeah.
Or some brownies. I'm just gonna make the butter and take it home too.
Yeah, let's make some cookies.
Let's go have smoke break.
Do you like edibles? Have you ever wanted to make them at home, hassle-free? Introducing the Magical Butter Machine, the easiest, most consistent way to make edibles at home. Perfect for growers that have extra plant material, you can use trim, buds, shake, sugar leaf, and all kinds of concentrates. If you make edibles, you need this machine. It takes all of the effort out of the process, and you don't have to waste a day making your infusions at home. Simply add your favorite herbs and your butter, cooking oil, or grain alcohol. Set your time and temperature, and the machine is going to do the rest. The high-power immersion blender is going to chop up your botanicals, while the internal heating unit is going to maintain the perfect temperature for your infusion. The Magical Butter Machine comes with everything you need to make extractions at home. Included with your machine is the reusable Purify filter bag for straining and the heat-resistant silicone Love Glove. Infuse butters, oils, and tinctures at the touch of a button. To get your own Magical Butter Machine today, go to magicalbutter.com and use promo code STRAIGHTBLUNT at checkout to save 20% off your purchase.
Do you really believe that crack and guns are being introduced into black neighborhoods by the United States government? And if so, do you have proof?
Every black leader that we have had of substance, the government has been his or her opposer. The fact of the matter is that there was no crack prior to 1985 when Farrakhan spoke at Madison Square Garden in New York, and nearly 50,000 people came out to hear him. The fact of the matter is that in the 60s, when blacks began moving in the civil rights movement, a purer form of heroin was introduced into the black community. That is a fact.
So you think it might be the government?
I believe with all my heart that there's a dirty hand here somewhere. And if the government is not responsible, then help me clean it up.
Shout out to Reverend Farrakhan.
Yeah, man.
You know, I told you I went to see Farrakhan in '85.
Oh, okay.
I went to the Garden when his
How
first.
was that?
Yo, that was a crazy experience for me. Like, you know, I'm 5%er. I'm like, what's I would say 17, 18. I worked with this older dude, Rupert Morgan. Never forget. He was like, he was real militant. He was like, he used to come with his belt. We worked at a law firm too. His the Rasta belt hanging down. You remember back in the days when they had the belts hanging down, right?
Yeah.
Hanging down from there. So he said, yo, let's go. I want you to see Farrakhan. Go. And right there, from that day, I think everything, you know, that woke.
Right.
What
Yeah.
I say? I was woke then, on top of my 5%, you know, self knowledge of self, and it made me see a whole lot of other stuff, you know. And I didn't follow him, but just to hear him speech, what he said to the people in the Garden, it made me realize that. That's when I realized that we need to support each other.
Right.
That's that day. We need to support each other. We need to
This
have
is
our own businesses
1985.
in '85.
Shit, nigga, what the fuck has been like?
He's been preaching it.
No, but your take now from '85 to now, has anything changed?
I'm not gonna.
And I'm not talking about within you. I'm just talking about in the community
and
overall.
It's I could say it's a little bit better changing wise from '85, of course, to now,
Right, but I'm
right?
talking
But as far as a lot of people didn't get that message,
Right,
you know what
like
I'm saying?
that.
That need to get that message,
Right.
at least to hear that again,
Right.
you know, because they hear it now, but to hear it back then, he set it up. He's the one to tell you, look in the trains, brothers and sisters. Who do you see on those trains? Not in the morning time. You're going to see more black women more than ever. You're going to see the sisters going out there for the jobs because they're going to send the men home. They're going to fire them. They're going to lay them off. They're not going to hire them. They're going to make the woman the breadwinner. They're going to mess your home up. He said this in '85.
Wow.
It had me thinking like, oh, you know, I'm young, still trying to get it in. But that was our lesson. So shout out to Farrakhan.
Man, that shit is deep, man.
It is.
See that in 85
Yeah.
and to actually like really see it come to fruition throughout the years, decades, whatever. It's just
Decades,
like,
yeah.
It's messed up. Like I'll be like, the bitch-assness is the social media in itself. Like you see a lot of these weak memes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They like I feel like a lot of these memes, they're like set to poison our minds, our women, our males. Our minds get poisoned.
Of course.
By a lot
The
of
fake ass
junk.
Black Lives Matter shit and all that stuff.
Yeah, it comes
all
in
that stuff
different
we got it,
packages. You know, and
Yeah,
it just it poisons our mind, and it doesn't. I haven't yet to see any of them that unify us like that goes, nah, brother, I don't think that's correct, but this could be the correct way. Or let's have dialogue and build.
Who I always
Something
tell
like
you,
that.
an
I don't
artist
see
that I
no
really
way.
don't like his ways. Don't mean to cut you off, but I always tell you this artist that always pisses me off is my son. I think he's a dope artist. I think he's doing a dope movement. But there's some things where you have, to me, I would say, since we're talking about Bitchassness, like, if you're going to make movements for the people, but make it for the people and don't go against the people. Because you'll never see Farrakhan or Martin do that. They never went about, like, something somebody did and hate and get on them and start talking bad about it. They'll try to lift that and enlighten that brother. If you didn't like what Troy Ave does, fine. That don't mean you have to knock him down and keep on going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, that's how I looked at the other leaders do.
I'm agreeing with you on that because, see, that's the point. It's like everybody is like, no, I can say it better. Like I've literally watched people get mad at the next person for saying something and feeling like, no, this is how you say it. And they say whatever the fuck they gonna say, and it's the same shit this motherfucker just said. What you just said it more aggressively, you didn't say it better.
Right,
like, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we could get out of that type of bullshit.
But forget about what to say. How about something to do?
To follow through.
And follow through, right? Like you said,
Right.
like, okay, my son, to me, right? If you want to knock Kanye because he has those hats, and you come up with your hats and whatever, fine. But you're selling those hats too. How about creating jobs, creating something for, for your community? That's what I look at. Create those jobs. Nobody could ever. And when I'm saying this, like you could, because you just said something too, is that people say it and want to say it, they say it better. No, I'm the type of person that would want to do it. So I've created jobs, and not to knock on myself on my back, pat on myself on my back, but when you create jobs or opportunity, it don't even have to be jobs. You could lead the young to opportunity. That's what I'm talking about. What are you doing to have opportunities for your community?
Right.
That's what's important, because we have to show strength. We have to show what are we doing together. It says everybody's separate. Everybody's going that way. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They want to lead this movement, this protest. Go over there for that protest. What are you doing right here in your community? What are you doing right now the opportunity right now? What jobs have you set up? What are you doing education-wise for the people, for the young ones? That's all I'm saying.
Nah, it's a good shit, real shit.
And when I look at that, I look at a lot of other brothers that's coming, talking bad about other people. Like, yo, bro, like, that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, they think that's what they believe they're supposed to do that because somebody successful before them did that, maybe, and they want to be. Everybody wants to emulate that person. Like, I can't wait to get to this level and be that person. Just like, like especially now where you get, like, once again, like, there's a lot of platforms for people to just be talking, just talk and talk and talk. So you get a lot of people just can't wait to hear themselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I did enough radio to not want to hear myself.
I know, right? I'm like, I don't even want to hear myself no more. Like, you gonna do the interview? Nah, I'm talking for fucking 4 hours. I'm good. Like, you know what I'm
for
saying?
that shit, I wouldn't know how to gauge myself either. I'd probably be up here hairy. On the social media, nigga.
Let's take 6ix9ine, right? For example, right?
Oh, shit.
A whole bunch of bitch-assness going around. But
that shit was bitch-ass from day one.
But think about this, though, Ree. Instead of doing that, how about if somebody would have told those OGs? Because till now, I'm still blaming whatever OGs is around them. I don't care how old, what kind, whatever. That's the blame.
You're right, but you can't tell them. Oh, look, the blame is the OGs who he's telling on. They're the blame, and why I'm gonna tell you they're the blame because
that's what I'm saying. They're them.
They are the source of everything that happened. Meaning that. When 6ix9ine first came on the scene, and he was like, man, fuck is this nigga? This nigga gonna get killed. But this nigga must be police. That's what everybody was saying, right? It took for those OGs to make themselves present behind them
to say he's not the police.
To make everybody go, oh, nah, he got some real niggas behind him.
Right.
Oh, yeah, my man, this blood nigga. Oh, no, my man, this blood nigga. And before you know, it was like 3 blood niggas before it became the blood nigga who became the manager.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it seemed like a little bit of transitioning in the beginning. It seemed a little weird. It was off. Nothing was fucking good about it. It was antics. And then, just like anything else, after a while, you just figured he was doing whatever he was doing. He kept going, so you start to feel like, all right, maybe his antics are paying off for him. But it was dumb. It was just dumb. Like, I don't get it. Like,
I had this lady, female, on. She was a follower, and me and her were going at it back and forth on social media. And you know what I said? At one point, I said, "This is why I don't do this."
All right,
comment back and forth because I'm like, I give up peace. And she was like, "No, I'm just saying." She hit me back and was like, wanted to keep on going. And I'm saying, "You still don't get it." And then she said, "So, because she's condoning what 6ix9ine is doing."
Oh,
so I'm saying to her,
that fits for a lot of people
because it's. Oh, we're tired of the hood rules or whatever. That's not a hood rule. That's just a man taking responsibility for what he does.
No.
Right?
No. Yes and no. Yes, you're right. By hood law, yeah. But by everybody else, hell no.
Right.
You fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And you thinking, say they go, no, you supposed to, nigga, you supposed to go to jail. If your ass is there, they go, no, you supposed to do it the hood way. No,
she's saying that it's all right for him to tell on everybody
in the hood world. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like and now try to explain to her. I'm not saying that he's right or they're right.
Right.
But once you do something and you're involved with something, that play that he was involved, you have to take responsibility for that. We know that has nothing to do with hood. That's not. Matter of fact, that has nothing to do with no hood. The hood that has nothing to do with hood.
No.
Right?
Listen.
You're a man.
You're 100% right.
Right. You don't go and tell everybody and whatever. Like, they did that. That's nothing to do with the hood.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of these kids, like for instance, especially his situation is so dumb. And from day one, when niggas saw it was like, either he gonna get killed or he the feds. The fact that we're here where we're at right now, it's just like, it was inevitable. Everything was made up. So it's like, how do you get behind that, right? And you like push that, like, fuck that. This nigga gonna be our meal ticket. So you push and you squeeze.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Right. You push, you squeeze, you did everything. And now he's not your meal. He's your meal ticket to jail.
Yeah.
That's all he ever was.
That's
was
all
a
he
meal
was.
ticket to jail.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I'm saying is, you could turn around and be like, oh, he's a rat, he's this, that, and the third. Now you're gonna look foolish for saying that because he's not a gangster.
Or you can say, I don't gang bang.
Right, like
50.
Yo, son. The nigga was in a blue and white cruiser in the video, and I said, that always stood out weird to me.
Oh, 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah. I was like, yo, this shit's so stupid. Right. This nigga is in the cop car. Mind you, that was, remember? Yo, this nigga must be police. They put him in the cop car. Nigga, what the fuck you expect? Why? I'm not going to give a fuck if that nigga told or not. I thought he was going to tell from day one. So when he tells, how the fuck I'm gonna be surprised? He's supposed to tell. That nigga supposed to tell, bro.
Yeah, he's supposed to.
That nigga supposed to tell. Cause why? He was never part of this situation. Right. He did it exactly for that. So anybody who backed that bullshit and forced us to have to deal with that bullshit, you deserve to go to fucking jail, nigga. I had to go through a year of that bullshit. Yeah. Cause you wanted to keep it so real. All right, go do your fucking time now. Yeah. Nigga, and look who put you there. The same nigga you want to get behind, champion, and, you know what I'm saying, give us the hell. We got to sit here and deal with this shit every day. This nigga talking shit on the internet. And you like, oh, I know this nigga, real nigga. You know, suck my dick.
Once you hear that to me,
you know what I'm saying? You get mad. And like, you like, who this nigga?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. He's supposed to tell though.
He's supposed to tell.
Because you knew that he was going to tell.
Yeah.
Like, he was going to tell.
He's supposed to tell. You're supposed to go to jail. Oh well. I don't.
And it's supposed to be oh well after that.
Oh well,
yeah.
son.
Yep.
Nobody's celebrating shit.
Yeah.
Better y'all than anybody else.
So he comes home. He comes home and he does music. People still going to buy his music and still go?
I mean, I don't know how that works out because of the crowd is different.
They're going to do it. They're going to do it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what kind of music he does Spanish music as well. He's not just doing, you know what I'm saying, hip hop or whatever the case may be. So whatever he comes out and he just like, yo, he probably got the whole shit planned. I don't know. Excuse me, I don't believe in conspiracies, but I be fucking thinking up some conspiracies, man. I don't know,
He
man.
was put there?
I thought that from day one. I'm like,
You said
did
that.
they
You
get
said that
placed
what?
there?
Yeah, you said that
he
a while
looked like
ago.
he got placed there
Yeah.
to catch something, and he caught something.
Well,
You know
he
what I'm saying? Like, I mean, prove me wrong, damn it. If somebody showed me that nigga wasn't placed here to catch something.
Some more bitch-assness.
Oh, what, the baby mama? She's a waste of space. Like, damn, son. I'd be like, why the fuck? How does shit like this happen? How do bullshit bitches like this seep through the crack? And I don't even know her.
You know why? Look who she was fucking with.
Nah, no, but it's be like, that's what I'm saying. But they all seep through. You like, wow, man.
Because she's fucking with I wonder if that's real with the blue face shit. Do you think he really caught her?
Oh, I don't know. He did too. Which one? Like, I be lost.
Blueface, that's what we got over. He told
Wait,
Blueface
is the baby mother the same?
Was it baby
dirtbag
moms?
one?
Or was it the baby moms he caught? And the baby moms? 6ix9ine baby mom.
Yeah, she's
Because he said that Black said they got it on tape. Anybody say anything, we're gonna release the tape.
She's a loser. Like yo. I mean, I don't know. It's just even weird. Like, I don't know. It's like you're not nothing that she was. Yo, I don't know. I watched that stupid video and she was like, so Black China's a hoe and she's still with it. Amber, I just like,
she
yo,
was stupid.
throw this whole broad away. Throw the fucking fake teeth away. Throw the broad in the
whole
garbage.
face, the whole face, the whole
just
body.
throw her in the trash. Like,
Keep
how
the
the fuck
daughter,
does
throw
this
her in the
happen,
trash.
yo? Like, shit gotta happen. Shit gotta change.
Wish
yo,
we could start doing that shit.
Yeah, like this is bullshit. And now, all right, boom. So here's what it is. So she's irking me, but then at the same time, her man irks me too. So it's just like, fuck them
made for
both.
each other.
Yeah, fuck them both. Like, you know what I'm saying? So don't worry, I'm not mad at you because of 6ix9ine per se and what you're saying about 6ix9ine per se. It's just like two pieces of scumbag shits just doing scumbag shit all day long. And I don't want to see it. Like, come on.
You think it's fair that this is fair to say that what the game is doing is under the bitch-assness, like making the songs?
Heavily under the bitch ass nigga shit level. His shit is so real. Anytime I ever meet a girl, I'm asking her, did you fuck Game? Did you fuck Ray J? And did you fuck, who's the third bitch ass nigga that love to talk about it? There's the third one. Game, Ray J. Who the fuck is the third one? Niggas just love fucking talk about bitches they fuck.
But you know what's crazy is that this is what Game does. So this is what he, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he just started.
I know.
He's always done this. So to me, it's like, you know what? That's just him. He's going to talk about who he fucked.
Nah, but
and all his records, he did it. Who did he talk about before? Remember the first album?
Yeah, he's always doing it. So
yeah, he's always done that.
Once again, we expect it. It's
right,
just,
so it's
but
like,
once again, it's like it got to the point where it's like, wah, wah, that shit whack. Like
at the end, it's because you're thinking of like, oh, he must be coming to drop an album. But to me, it's like, yo, he did it in the first album, so all these bitches is still gonna fuck him. Like, you still gonna fuck him no matter what. So you know what? You deserve to have your name thrown out there because you heard what he did in the first album. Right? It's like, yo, to me, it's like, oh, you still gonna go in the kitchen, it's on fire. Bruh, he fucked her. And now who
do you talk about on this one too?
This one, it was
Kim Kardashian.
Right?
Okay.
And Chloe. He talked about Chloe making him forced to play. He talked about Game, Joe Budden's wife.
That's what it was, Joe Budden's. I was like, yeah,
right.
he's just yeah, man. That's like,
to me.
that's whack,
So to me, if I'm Joe Budden's, I'm not even answering that.
Yeah,
I'm not even doing that. Like, to me, because I'm like, Game. That's what Game. I'm gonna say, yo, all right, I'm Joe Budden, right? Because I saw Joe Budden, right? I'm talking about it. I'm gonna be like, oh, his album about to drop, and I'm gonna leave it alone because when you keep on going so much, you start looking kind of like
he was good. He was good with two things. He's ice cold, and his album about to drop.
That's all you got to say.
No, that's it.
But but when you keep on going on and you talking about lawsuit and this, and you shouldn't be. You
talking about lawsuit now?
Yeah, you're talking. You make yourself look too sensitive, too emotional.
All right, so
let it go. If you don't care about what happened with your wife before, don't say nothing.
This is what happens. He knows what he's doing with, you know what I'm saying, poking at these motherfuckers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You gotta leave it. Right,
and the chicks and all that. You know what I'm saying? Right, understood. Right. So now you're not supposed to really answer to get into it, whatever the case may be. All right. Yeah, it's corny because, and what makes it bitch-assness is because does it help his album sales? I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
I don't even think he even worry about that.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
I don't even think he worried about that's going to help my album.
It's like, yeah, it's like
yo, I'm going to
shock value. It's like, my nigga, if you drop your album, your album not going to be good, my nigga? I guess not. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm asking questions that I really know the answer to.
At the end of the day, I think Game is going to give us some good music. You know what I'm saying?
I would.
I
don't know about what's been going on recently, but
Game
I was
I never heard like
fan, but
you have to be a Game, but he's never.
No, I said I was a Game fan, but it's just like I don't know what's been going on lately.
Yeah,
since the last time when he was running around the damn place talking about he won't fight and shit, he won't give out fades and shit.
Well, he was gonna give me a fade. I saw him in Atlanta. He was like, "Yo, what up?" I was like, "Ooh." He had the whole L.A. with him in Atlanta. Oh, you remember? You was there.
For Super Bowl weekend, so
that's what I was telling Adam. All-Star weekend, one of those weekend, right?
That was All-Star weekend.
No, it was something down there. I think it was an award show or something they had down there, and I seen him, and I was loved, yo. Matter of fact, we could ask him when we have him up on the show.
Oh man, that'd be.
You ask him like, yo, you don't think that's some bitch-assness that you're doing, Gay?
Yeah, like come on, man, like, ain't got nothing new, like something.
But he's always had good music though. Game was
the nigga's a lyrical dude.
Yeah, he's very lyrical.
He's one of the he's one of the dudes that you know that he studied hip hop and everything in the early ages. And, you know, he displayed that kind of talent in the music. And
at the end of the day too, look where he comes from, bro. He comes from that era where people were letting you have it. Like, yo, it was hip hop. Fuck it, bro. Like, yo, I fucked her. Like,
yeah, but it was fun and better back then. You like beating the same old shit, not even adding no pizzazz. It was like
a while ago. If he kept it,
like
if it was came
old,
up, how many years
even
it been
before
out?
Him. See, it's that point. The point again, it's like how like you got a lot of people, they just can't wait to get someplace to just talk shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's like he just watched somebody do something and he just stuck on that shit. It's like, yo, my nigga, that shit is cool. Do something else right now. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that 50 Cent, I'm gonna bully this person because I got a project about to drop. Yeah. Like, you know, after a while, I was like, come on, my nigga, you ain't still bullying, my nigga. Yeah. You like fucking 50 years old, you super rich, you still bullying niggas?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You end up watching, but you're not caught up on the energy. I don't know if
it's really bullying. I think it's more like, yo, let me just talk shit about this person because that's where the era they're from. So if I'm Game.
That shit is bullying, nigga. You know Kanye. You fucking
I think it's,
me?
Yo, you know it's a sensitive time. That's what it is.
He bullying. He know Kanye West and Joe Buttons won't and can't do anything. He not gonna say that shit. You know how much bitches that nigga probably fuck? Nigga probably he mums the word on the right ones. I bet you. Fuck out of here.
On the right one. He said mums.
Yeah, nigga, mums on the right one. Do you fuck her? I ain't fuck her. Nigga, fuck out of here. Like,
shout out to Big Pun.
Yeah, R.I.P. Big Pun, man.
Big Pun. One of the greatest lyricists. Would you put him in your top 5?
Hell yeah, I remember. It's so funny, son. Like, I was good to see this interview the other day with Funk Flex and them, and he was like told that story. And that Funk Flex 60 Minutes of Funk was the record that when I first heard, I heard him on You Ain't a Killer and all that stuff. But the 60 Minutes of Funk, when he rapped on 60 Minutes of Funk, I think 60 Minutes of Funk was before all that shit. When I heard it on 60 Minutes of Funk, and I was like, yo, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I just kept rewinding the tape because back then it was rewind the tape. Yeah. Kept rewinding the tape. I lived in Brooklyn. I moved back to Brooklyn at that time. And I just kept listening to this nigga. And I'm like, yo, this nigga is nice. And I remember I was telling you before, Fat Joe was a dude in hip hop where I was like, like not paying him attention, but he always kept coming with a song. And I'd be like, oh shit, this nigga Fat Joe, all right. You know what I'm saying? Even from You Got a Flow Joe, you know what I'm saying? Got a Flow Joe, that was a dope ass summer. Like, I think that was summer 93. You know what I'm saying? Just with his element of who he was. And then, you know, like, he'll come through, be like, all right, whatever the case. But then he'll have a record. But when he came through with Pun, I was like, yo, my God, this Spanish dude know what the fuck he's
He's
doing. He
doing,
got an
yeah,
ear. He understand this
Yeah,
hip hop
and that's what
shit.
stepped his game up.
Yeah, I was
Once he
like,
got
yo,
with,
you can't tell me nothing about this nigga fucking Fat Joe. Then he came with John Cartagena, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh no, this nigga's hot.
Yeah.
My man GF loved fucking Fat Joe. He used to always like, nah,
Yeah.
Fat Joe. I was like, word.
I was a Fat Joe fan.
I was like, nah.
Man.
I gave it up for Fat Joe. Flo Joe, it grew on me.
Yeah?
Yeah, it grew on me. The summer '93. It grew on me.
Yo, that was
By the end of
that was so hip hop, bro.
So hip hop.
So hip hop. The video,
So hip-hop.
so
The
hip
whole-
hop.
everything, the vibe, everything about it.
hip hop, bro.
That shit.
That was D&D studio type
Right,
hip hop
yeah,
right
them
there.
days,
right.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like that
hell
was
yeah.
like, oh man, you gotta love this
Hell
fucking.
yeah. And
this
then
music.
I always feel like, yo, hip hop was so infant in those days because, come on, man, like there was a lot of things that the older dudes was listening to that the young dudes we wasn't checking for. Like we ain't fucking with that. We ain't fucking with that. But we fucked with Fat Joe. Like everybody fucked with Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like he won. He always had it.
The whole digging and craze, yeah.
Yeah, nah, digging in the crates,
Yeah.
you know, especially back, like you gotta think back then we was
Diamond
fucking
D.
with Diamond D,
Yeah.
Hard Body, like, you know what I'm
He was
saying? We fucking with
ridiculous
Lord
with beats,
Finesse,
Lord
you know what I'm
Finesse,
saying?
yeah.
Showbiz, AG,
Whew.
like, we
Big
was
L,
on
oh
them,
my
so, you know what I'm
God,
saying?
yeah.
Exactly, Big L, you know what I'm saying? Like on that
That's
type
where he
of time.
comes from, like that's
right, so that he's like amongst them.
Yeah.
Until he stood out.
Yeah.
And once he stood out, it was like, yo, all right. And like I say, he just kept kind of kept proving himself by just playing the game.
Yeah.
Like shit was simple. They could just playing the game.
Playing the
like
game.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it was fucking connecting to us. And it was like, damn man, this nigga Fat Joe, all right, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, but rest in peace, Big Pun, man. Sad that he didn't really
just flourish. Like he was right, like
yeah, but it's like, and then at the same time, it's like hip hop is this thing that manifested and helped change so many people's lives. Is at times in our lives where you know we really have nothing. So and these guys, these MCs that were greats and that died, that you know, and they all died from so many different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Biggie got killed. Pun died of a heart attack. Like it's just like so much different reasons, you know what I mean, that all go down to, you know, the lifestyle that everybody was living and whatever the case may be. But at the same time, it just like, yo, it was like a dope era.
our life changed.
Time.
Our life changed 16 years ago.
Right.
16 years ago
Right,
16 years ago yesterday.
Right, yeah, man.
Get Rich or Die Trying, 16 years ago.
Yeah, that shit's a big. Yeah, we talking about the plaque. The plaque. There, right? Son, nigga.
My plaque is like the back of the plaque is all wrinkled up and shit. Like I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if the weather, the heat in the house
Might be the heat
that did something to the paper. It just started, the bullets fell off the plaque. Yo, my bullets.
Yeah,
Because it got like how many?
yo.
9 bullets in the plaque, right?
I just
Damn
opened my
shit.
plaque this year. Like took out the plaque, took the plastic off my plaque.
I can't believe he just opened his
and
shit just
a bullet
now.
fell off. Like clink clink. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, a bullet was like, I had my shit in the wall when I lived in Queens,
Yeah,
and a
right.
bullet was on the floor, right? So my wife come in, she sees, yo, what is that? A real bullet. They have real bullets. It was a
real
real
bullets,
bullet.
yeah.
I'm like, how did it happen anyway for us to have real bullets in there? Anyway, it's like, I'm like, got all nervous and shit. I'm like, what the fuck this come from? You know what I'm saying? She's going at me like, what's going on? I'm like, then I look, the plaque, I was like, oh shit, it was right there. Bullets. And it was another one missing in there.
Wow.
So that's how that shit. But you know, I put up the post yesterday, and I actually at 50 and Shy Money, and I just want to say, yo, thank you to those two, you know, for actually bringing me into this hip hop world like that. Like our first plaque
Official
ever,
breakthrough.
Official breakthrough. Our first plaque is diamond,
Right.
not gold, not platinum, diamond.
Yeah.
Like that right there gave me
That's what you
the
call-
motivation.
That's what you call. We started at the pinnacle.
Yeah, I think it was so much for us. Like, boom, imagine that. Like, some people is too
I
much.
remember I was me and Dupree. Shout out Dupree. We was on the train the other day, like a month ago, talking about this. I remember like I used to do the drops with DJ Who Kid for all the G Unit mixtapes, you know, Who Kid mixtapes, stuff like that. So when it came down to it, I wanted to plaque for the mixtapes. Remember the
That's
mixtape
what I
plaque.
wanted, the mixtape plaque. That
Yeah,
one
I wanted the
want.
mixtape plaque. I crashed a car, all type of shit behind the mixtape.
Did you get one?
I wanted a mixtape plaque. No, they gave me the what you call it. I got the Get Rich or Die Trying plaque, and I just shut my mouth and went home with that shit. Said, excuse me, my bad. Forget about what you heard me say. I didn't say that shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that guy was that said that shit.
Was happy to get the diamond.
Took my
shit.
diamond plaque, went home. I'm like,
I wanted
shit.
that mixtape plaque though.
So did I, but it meant so much to me. But nah, I can't possibly mean more than that diamond plaque. It
Because it's diamond. Like, you know,
Nah,
what?
not
I look
even
at that
because
Justos thing about. I look
it's
at Justos
official.
award because we won 2 Justo awards mix shows for Sirius on Shapeway 5. I look at those. That means so much to me,
Right.
more than a whole bunch of other shit I have. Because mixtapes, it's like that's the start of hip hop. Like when you come
No,
out do the
I get-
mixtapes,
I
you know
get
what I'm saying? It's
that.
like so like
But that's more personal too. When I'm talking about like, as far as a plaque for the project, I would rather have the Get Rich or Die Trying.
right because it's more of a
Then the
official than the
mixtapes,
mixtape. Is that
because
what-
I felt right. I
Yeah,
felt
it's-
the same thing what you just said. I rather because I was on the grind with the mixtape, so I was rather in the mixtape at first. Once I got the plaque, the 10-time platinum plaque, it's like nah, you are officially part of a project. That's the part of the project that's
Yeah.
going to really hold the weight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
the mixtape wouldn't hold the weight. I mean, it's personal,
Right.
but
Yeah.
the actual
And they
plaque,
could have left you after the mixtape.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could
And
be
they,
a
and they
hoe.
would have said like anyway, you bring a mixtape, oh, you just running with them, but you have an official
Yeah,
plaque.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, oh, you was with the company, you was with the
Yeah.
cool, like
You know how
official
much-
cool, like.
You know how much people I know that was like I was meeting on 134 before I went on the road and they had G-Unit tattoos on top of their Lost Boy tattoos and they never made it. Ever.
Yeah, I know.
Ever made it, my
I know.
nigga?
And then you come along without a G-Unit
Yeah,
tattoo.
with nothing like, like how you got there? I'm like,
Yo, I got my
don't
G-Unit
know.
tattoo right here. Like,
Yo,
like,
niggas had G-Unit on top of LB, on top of LFM.
I ain't gonna front. They was like, yo, when you gonna get your G-Unit tattoo? When I make like 500,000 a year. Like for me to put that on there, because you're not just gonna throw me out the window 50 and be like, yo, go home and back in the hood.
Right
I'm like
after
this,
the tattoo
after
drive.
the tattoo, and I'm like this. And I got to scratch it out. Then what I'm gonna put up there, Shadyville or Coach PR or whatever. Nah, I'm good. It gotta be some monetary reason why I'm putting that shit on my skin.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
gotta
saying?
totally make sense. And some, I mean, real dollars. Like, show that much